I'm anxious to get into the Word, but before I do, I want to take just a couple of minutes and give you kind of a pastoral update. I think this is not news to some of you because we've talked to you about how we've been praying about Saturday nights and what to do regarding our ministry, praying very much, and some of you have been praying with us about that we might hear from God. And we felt for a while that we need to reboot and hear from God, whatever directions that He might have. We in a season where we are definitely not thinking about pulling back or quitting, but we just felt God had something fresh for us. So I wanted to share a couple of things with you tonight and have you pray into it with us. One of the things that came to us rather clearly was that God does want us to rethink how we present ourselves in the city and online and to the world. And we felt like the Lord was telling us that He was taking us back to our beginnings, back to our roots. You know, I heard an old guy say, "Hey, I started life in diapers and I'm ending up in diapers." I pray that will not be my testimony, but we started as our ministry as a Bible study. We really never intended. We had no plans to start a church. We just started the Bible study, and God took over, and then we had some wonderful years. And I know Wanda was there in the beginning. Joris Johnson was back on Little Brewer. Gail was there. The Becks were there. Amy, Kim, Brown. Y'all came a little later, right? But my point is that we just obeyed the Lord. I know God called me to feed the sheep as a teacher, and I was faithful to that. And then He gave us a church that was a wonderful season for us. And then He sent us on the road for several years, traveling around the world and teaching the Bible. And then we came back home. You know, some of those things we tried to do didn't work out that great. But I guess what I'm trying to get around to saying is that I believe we need to present ourselves as what we really are now, and that is a Bible study. We're Celebration Church legally, but I think that names, how many names are important. And when you say church in this culture, people think you own a building, you have a choir, you have youth group, you have children's church, you have nursery, you have all the things that, frankly, I don't have the gas to do anymore. And thank God He delivered me from that and just said, I'm just going to let you focus on teaching the Word, which is really all I ever wanted to do anyway. So in your minds, if you can just begin to think of us, and our outreaches will, in the coming months, maybe hopefully weeks, but it may take a while. We've got to hear from God about it, but we're making plans to present ourselves more in the lines of a Bible study for the city. We actually never had an idea coming here, even when we came here several years ago to start Saturday night. We didn't want to compete with full service churches, so to speak. We don't want to pull people out of their church. But I am still convinced to my soul that there are people in this city that want the Bible taught at depth, that there are people hungry for the Word of God. And I know a lot of people, and I pastored for many years, you have 20 minutes or 25 minutes on a Sunday morning with a big crowd, and you really don't get much depth. And I'm not dissing the pastors. I'm just saying I know what it means to be a pastor, And I have the luxury now at this time of life to take, that was 42 years ago we started. I've been teaching in this city for 42 years. We have hundreds of people out there that I believe will come to our Bible study if they know it's a Bible study and they know it's Saturday night and we're started at 5, we'll be out by 6:30, and we hope to feed the sheep with the word that will edify them and bless them and nurture their walk with their journey with Jesus. Does that sound okay? And I felt like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to build the best Bible study ever. Build the best Bible study ever. Part of that's going to be online. We're going to be doing a podcast that's going to be out regularly and available. And those of you that do podcasts, we'll be able to announce that once we get it rolling. And we're I've got new wind in my sails, honestly. And I hope that you're happy about that. We may change the name. And as far as, does that mean you're cease the Bible? You're not going to be a pastor? Listen, I'm a pastor to some of you guys, and that will never change. As long as I'm alive, you will consider me your pastor, and I am honored by that. And that's not going to stop. And it's not like if you need me on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I am available to you. But I am going to be really publicly just focused on the Word and on our time together on Saturday night. And the videos are doing great, and we love our video guy, and he's helping us create some new things. So are we good? Yeah. All right. Okay.